If you're watching this and your child has suddenly forgotten how to sleep, how to listen, or cooperate because school starts tomorrow, this video is for you. The holiday is over, routines are shifting, and what looks like bad behavior is often a child saying, "This transition is hard." Today, I want you to walk through a real life scenario with me and why attention alone won't fix it, but how it does point us towards what comes next. Let's talk about what I'm seeing with families right now. Your younger child melts down because bedtime is suddenly earlier. They're screaming, crying, they're throwing toys, not because they're defiant, but because their nervous system is overwhelmed. We learned about this in weeks 3, 2, and 1. Your older child refuses to prepare for school. They're dragging their feet, snapping back, ignoring instructions. You try talking, you try comforting, you try reasoning, and it just gets worse. Sounds like a regular day, right? This is where many parents say, "I've given them attention. Why isn't it working?" A is for attention really matters in this time because attention is powerful, but not all attention regulates. Holiday attention, that is the glitz, the glamour, the fun, no curfew, unstructured, constant, permissive, back to school, demands structure, limits, and predictability. So, attention regulates. Holidays, we give them the free time to be. Back to school demands a different kind of attention. So when we respond to this moment with extra explaining, extra negotiating, or emotional rescuing, we accidentally increase the regulation, which is difficulty managing emotions and the way they react to them. The child isn't asking for more attention, they're asking for containment. And you helping them to keep their emotions under control. Containment requires something else, though. Containment requires boundaries. When a younger child is melting down about bedtime or toys, the goal is not compliance, it's regulation. So use a calm voice, fewer words, clearer expectations. Okay, sweetie, it's bedtime now. Let's pack up. No long lectures, no bargaining. With older children, the pushback is often about autonomy. They want to know that they're doing this, eh? So state the boundary once, offer limited choices, and follow through. School preps need to be done by 8, okay? So you can start now or in 10 minutes, your choice. What matters is not the argument, it is the follow through. Here's the real takeaway from Ace for Attention. Attention is most effective before a meltdown starts, not when emotions are already overflowing. That's why I teach parents to think in 3 phases: connection, structure, and repair. Connection before the transition. Connection before transition means giving your child emotional notice before something changes. For example, before bedtime, before toys end, before screams goes off. It sounds something like this. "Hey, in 10 minutes, we're getting ready for bed. Come sit with me for a minute." This isn't about negotiation. It's about helping the nervous system prepare. When children feel seen before a demand, they're less likely to fight the demand. Structure during the transition. Structure during transition means you don't shift your energy just because your child resists. This is where many parents get stuck. The rule doesn't change, the tone stays calm, and the boundary holds. For example, I know you're upset, but toys are still done. Or, okay, it's okay to be upset, but we are still moving forward. Structure creates safety, even when children push against it, and they will. Repair after the transition is what teaches emotional safety. Once your child is calm, you reconnect. Yeah, I understand I can be a little annoying sometimes. I know you didn't want to stop, but it was time. Thank you for getting through it. Thanks for listening. Repair does not undo the boundary, it restores the relationship. This is why next month we're moving into B is for boundaries, because boundaries aren't about control, they're about clarity. And after seasons like Christmas, children don't need more freedom. They need predictability, limits they can lean on. We can't support behavior change without boundaries. And we can't enforce boundaries without relationships, like trust. So if this scenario felt familiar, and I know it would for many of our parents here today, I want to hear from you. What transitions are hardest in your home right now? Is it bedtime, mornings, school prep, or screen limits? Your responses help shape what we cover next. If this week has felt heavy, I want you to know this isn't failure. It's adjustment, mommy and daddy. And with the right attention, the right boundaries, and consistency, behavior does settle. You are not behind. You're right on time. Have a blessed day.